back to 13 News Now at noon. Originally, the Hampton Roads Reptile Expo, Exoticon has evolved into a platform that brings a multitude of pets, reptiles, breeders, and vendors from all over. So joining us now, we have two very special guests in the studio with us, Tony Lee and Felicia Fitzhugh, and they have brought, 6 or 7 other special guests with them. Is that right?
Yes.
We're excited. We're gonna show you our furry and slivery friends here in just a minute. But first, let's talk about what exactly is Exoticon and what people can expect there.
Exoticon is a family-friendly event that brings out vendors that sell and show traditional pets, exotic pets. We have pet stores, we have rescues. We have just a little bit of everything so the whole family can have fun.
I love that, and I love that there's so many chances to kind of get up close and personal with some pets that maybe you wouldn't have before. Who are you encouraging to come to this event? What kind of person really needs to come in order to maximize their experience at Exoticon?
Well, basically, we're looking for people that are reptile enthusiasts,
okay,
small animal exotics, a little bit of everything. We go from, like I said, from reptiles all the way down even to animation and toys, and there's a lot of things out there that you can get into that people get the educational program part. So if you're first timers, you never had reptiles before, we want them to come out as well, but education and just getting the view of what Exoticon's all about.
Yeah, I love there's so many different aspects of it. And speaking of that, you do have some furry and slivery friends here. Let's start to bring some of these folks out. And we're starting with the big one.
Yeah, we'll start off with the reptile.
Yeah, we are going for it.
Do these. So the very first one here, this is a Burmese python. Okay, like I said, they are in the record book of being one of the largest of your reptiles that you'll get, reptile snakes that you'll get max out at about between 20 to 25 feet in length. So again, this is one exotic.
So these are ones that you can find at the show, but not this size typically.
Right. Okay.
So usually the vendors are selling babies.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, typically there are not a lot of Burmese pythons in Hampton Roads, I'm assuming. Okay, so maybe the smaller ones you can get there. Okay, now she's active.
Yeah, pretty active.
What does that mean?
Nothing. It's just getting comfortable, getting situated. That's all.
Yeah,
it's just a little bit
smelling around.
Smelling around, and we're just making sure that it doesn't smell anything that it wants to eat. So.
Yeah, because all right.
And that's one.
There's one. Okay, and I know we have a few that are under the table as well. You'll get to see those in just a few minutes. Lots of different types, though. I love when y'all come because you see these reptiles and pets that you don't really typically expect. We know snakes, but I think this one coming out now might surprise some
the non-traditional pets.
Yeah, so who do we have here coming to the stage?
This is an Argentine tegu.
Okay.
These guys are very popular in the reptile pet trade. They start off really small, of course, and then get pretty large. So I wouldn't consider them a beginner pet.
Okay.
More experienced handlers should have these guys. They do require a lot of space.
Okay.
But they're pretty docile, so they're...
Yes, you got it.
We'll do this one real quick.
Okay.
You can bring me the frog.
Okay, and while we're switching out, I do have to ask because there might be some folks that are a little bit nervous around pets like that.
Yes.
What is your advice for kind of getting over that or just maybe approaching them at Exoticon?
Well, people are pretty nervous about them because it's not a furry animal, really, a lot of these guys are pretty as harmless as a dog or cat could be.
Okay.
It's just different care. Sometimes these guys can be a lot easier. Like your snakes are not going to smell, unless big ones when we use the bathroom. So they are pretty easy. They don't make any noise.
Yeah.
These guys don't have any ears, so some people say, oh, I got a new pet, I got to be a little quiet. These guys, they're fine around kids.
No ears, okay.
They can say they feel vibration, sense movement, and at the same time, like she was telling you, it's just a animal that takes care of one-time feeding on a weekly basis and cleaning up weekly. Not something on a regular basis where you gotta always feed your dog every day, give it water and blah, blah.
Would not realize there's such low maintenance.
It's very low maintenance.
This one's a lot smaller. This is a ball python.
There we go.
They can get a little bit bigger than this. These are great beginner reptile pets. So these are definitely one that you can find at the expo. There will be hundreds of them, different colors. This is a banana ball python. Normally they're like a brown and dark color. So this is a banana which comes with the yellow and the spots.
Right.
Now I have to ask before we get, and please, pull them out by all means. But I did want to ask you, are there restrictions in Hampton Roads as to, like what pets people can take home and that sort of thing? Like, do they have to look into that before they,
It's based on the
based
city.
on the city, yes.
Okay,
Based on the
okay.
city.
So check
most
that
of
first.
most of the cities are pretty well okay with that. There's no really major law of not having them or anything existence-wise.
Okay.
So in other words, we've checked into that through Chesapeake.
So we should be good to go. Okay, I think we got to wrap up, but we got to show our little friend here. Who is this?
This is Fargo. This is our African pixie frog. He's about 3 pounds.
Wow.
So these guys, you can find these at the expo. Typically babies are what you're gonna find.
Okay.
And you see I put on gloves because they're very sensitive to the oils in my skin.
I see. Okay.
So it's more for his protection.
I love the learning opportunities with Exoticon. I love the chance to see different types of pets and to explore. And I mean, of course, obviously to have fun. So we got to get going now, but let us know how people can get tickets and when the dates are. Give us that reminder.
The day of the show, you can buy your tickets. Tickets are $10 per person, and children 10 and under are free.
Fantastic. And what's the website for your tickets?
It's at the show.
Oh, get it right at the show.
Right at the show, yep.
Fantastic. Make sure you go out to this. We didn't get to show all of our friends here today. We have some down here too, but that means you just have to go to the show and check them out. Guys, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
again.
All right,
Awesome.
appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be right back.